Right now we're on raccoon duty. See if there's a raccoon or something in here. Well, if you don't find the raccoon will find the radiator and the fan. And let's just say it does plenty of damage. So Dad and Cody are taking the parts trailer over there and going to park it next to the drop deck because we're going to start working on headers. And it's way easier if the part trailer is where we're working on the headers at rather than, you know, way over here. So, by the way, the man himself, Cody, he's back. For the three of y'all who don't know who Cody is, he ran the grain cart last year. What? Us getting all the equipment ready and hired hands coming back, it's kind of like a switch, a harvest switch, that is. That's how you know harvest is getting close. Are you starting it? The battery's dead? Oh my goodness. Okay, go try it.
You hold this. I can't.
Oh man. Are you a little rusty?
Yeah, and I got a dog and all the things.
Look at the water. Sweet. Let me hook up your header and then I'll let you lift up your reel so we can redo those keyways. Cody's doing some real farm action on the lawnmower. Let's see if we can get some lawnmower action from Cody. Cody's a good kid. I'm glad he's back. But since the combine didn't want to start, we are going to leave it running for a little bit. That way the batteries can charge all up. And then we'll start, you know, tearing this header apart. Oh my goodness, it's hot. So, you're probably wondering where I'm at, because it looks like I'm in a travel trailer, and that's because it is. Normally, probably about a month before, I guess, harvest starts, is normally when everyone starts moving back into the travel trailers and kind of get settled in. The month that I haven't been posting videos, that's exactly what I've been doing. Matter of fact, I just bought this camper, so this is new. So this is part of the new equipment this year is my travel trailer. Not only am I excited, you know, to live with dibs, because look at him. There's a reason why there's a couch cover on that. Is mainly this section over here is what I'm extremely excited about. You're probably wondering, Hayden, how did you fit an entire gaming setup in your RV? Well, you know, since I'm, you know, not married and don't have kids, there's absolutely no need for me to have a dining table, so I took the dining table out, put my own table in, and you know, it's my little man cave area, which I'm super excited for because I can stream for y'all. So last year, obviously, I didn't have this because I didn't have enough room in that other trailer, but I've always wanted to carry my gaming computer and like all my monitors. Not to really do YouTube stuff because I do all my YouTube stuff on a MacBook, wherever that's at. I think it's in my bedroom. But what I can do with this is stream. So that is something new that is going to be coming to kind of this harvest season. Is I'm going to be streaming, whether it's right here in the camper or outside, you know, in the mornings when we're servicing, or, you know, during the day when I'm harvesting, or, you know, whenever. So that being said, you should definitely, you know, subscribe and like. That way you don't miss a live stream, because the lives are going to be extremely fun. Look at that. I'm sure the camera does no justice, but that looks so cool. I don't know what Japerbelt brand this is. It's not MacGun. I wish I knew. That way I could tell y'all not to buy it. This thing holds more water than anything I know. It's ridiculous.
Feel rough. You may want to take that off and look at it while we're standing here. Well, sure sounds rough. Need these bolts.
This one's a treat. Uh-oh. So this one's a new roller, and then I think we're gonna rebuild the one down there. Oh my gosh.
We need to get this cleaned up where it'll slide on there real good.
So was
Yes,
this keyway
yes.
Wallering, or why is it like that?
Yeah.
Technically, this is the key to the keyway, but yeah, she's got a groove on her. Gonna be looking like a 10-man.
Dub it in there. Get yours started down there. I don't exactly know where this needs to be, but I'm assuming. You remember which side we did on yours? Was this the other one?
Mm-hmm.
Too far.
Right there is where it says it should be. This white indicator should be halfway at the slot. At least that's what that says. Alright, me and Cody got the belt put back on. I think Dad is over here taking the bearings out of the roller, and it sounded like he's having problems. So we're gonna go check in on that. Huh? Done. Lunch?
Yep.
Dibs, did you enjoy your sausage? Did you enjoy your sausage? Hey, get up there. Really, how was my lunch? Because I gave you my lunch. So Dad has that roller put back together, which that will go right here on the end. And then he said something about the gauge wheels, and he wants to fix something on that since we have the belt off and we can get to it from this side. Yeah. Oh, how's my finger? So what piece gets wallered out? This right here?
This bolt right here, Cody, has got to come out. And and this one. How do you get to that? Look at this. Unbelievable. So I suppose they're wanting you to take all this off to get to that. When all they had to do was put the nut on top. I mean,
Can you pull like half the belt back?
no, there's something here.
Oh.
Unless y'all can push up on it, I don't need very much. I don't need.
So you just push up enough on it. The bar up here is probably bent now. That's what we were hitting from down here.
Take this. Oh yeah, Don took care of us. He knew what we needed. Remember, we need to tighten that. Which way was that in there?
Let me go back on the video.
What you want's that to drive the bushing out.
Right.
See how more better that is? And this is a new bolt for that. Okay, so everybody. Hang on. There you go. This is pretty sweet here to fish this in here. Then put this on there. And then make sure your impact's on loose and otherwise it'll all come off and you gotta redo it. Then you just leave the socket on there and buy another one. This is a finger masher, dude. Whoa, whoa. I can't see nothing. Yeah, go ahead and latch it up. Now wiggle it back and forth. Oh yeah, now slacks and wheel bearing.
Okay, so it is the next day. I didn't pick up the camera again yesterday, but we were in the process of fixing Mom's header from last year, or last harvest season. And the center draper belt drive roller went out, and MacDon gives you some special shim kit to fix it because when they machined it, what the motor bolts up to actually isn't square, so it runs crooked on the shaft and it eats the splines up. So you have to shim it in the right direction to get it straight again. But it was super weird because we put the new motor and the new shaft and everything, and we didn't have to shim it. Like, it was, you know, turning smoothly. So I don't know, it's kind of weird on that. We didn't actually end up shimming it. But while we were shimming it, we actually found Another problem, shocker, you have the drive roller, which is closer to the feeder house, and then you have your, your just regular roller up at the front, and it has 2 bearings, and the left bearing was out, unfortunately. So we had to take that off, and then we figured out that the shaft was kind of ruined on that. So I'm pretty sure we're waiting for parts on that project. The front shaft is, not only was it bent, but the bearing was out. Combine wise, I think me and Cody this morning, while we're waiting on Mom and Dad, are going to yank out the concaves in Z-bar because we are doing all new rotor hardware in that. So that's going to be fun. No, it's not. I take that back. It's not going to be fun. I don't even know where to stop the video because it's just fixing things after fixing things. It just goes on. It's a month straight of fixing things. So whatever we, finish today, or at the end of today, I should say, that's going to be the end of this video. But let's get today started. Probably one of my most least favorite things about a combine. Especially after cutting Milo. Super itchy. Oh, never mind.
Oh, I didn't know you were coming back over here. I'm gonna get one side, and I'm gonna make Cody get down. Where are we going?
Okay. Dang. Look at the muscles.
I'm just gonna hang on.
Oh, 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 oh.
I don't know why I grab it this way every time. Whatever.
The dog wore out.
Don't you have an extra dog in there?
I weld them up.
Oh.
It's not horrible.
All right, well, the concaves are pulled and the grates are pulled, and now we have access to all of the rotor hardware, which we're going to be replacing. Another thing that we're going to be replacing is on the Z-bar. There's a little notch missing right here, but this is, you can actually unbolt this and just replace this one cover rather than the entire Z-bar, which is nice. I'm trying to think of what else. Chopper knives. We're also going to be replacing chopper knives since we've already ran them, the one way, and then we flipped them over in Nebraska, and they're wore out again. So you would think chopper knives could last, more than one season, but they don't. Let's see, internals wise, the top sieve is going to be pulled out, I think Dad ordered a new top sieve because we do have some pieces missing on the top sieve. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, in the engine bay, I don't know if y'all remember in South Texas, one of my first videos that I did, I busted a hydraulic hose line up in the engine bay and it just poured hydraulic fluid all over my chopper. Up in the engine bay, there's a hydraulic hose that a clamp rubs a hole in it. So this combine hasn't had one yet. So we're just gonna go ahead and replace it. That way we don't have to, you know, do that again. Elevator chains, I think this combine can take a link out of the elevator chains, and then my elevator chains are brand new. I say brand new. I put new ones on in North Dakota, so I don't think we need, you know, new hardware on that. I'm sure I'm missing a lot more things, but that's kind of, you know, some hardware that's at the top of my head that I can think about at the moment. Right now we're just waiting on parts. I think Dad ordered most of everything for this combine, and I think it's on its way. But oh yeah, I'll show y'all the header that I was talking about. So I think my very first YouTube video, y'all can go back and look at that. I'm pretty sure it's the first one. If not, I'll put a little correction right here, or even the video linked up here. But this motor has a shaft that runs into this roller, probably, I don't know how far. But right here isn't machined right, so it's not running, you know, even. It's running, you know, crooked. Obviously not that severe, but it's running a little bit crooked. And eats the splines up in here. And yeah, your center, you know, canvas right here just will stop turning. And MacDon's little fix for that is giving you some shims to put in here and kind of correct that to make it run straight. But we didn't need to put shims in there, which was super weird. It kind of rolls by hand, just bolting it up there. So I guess we'll get to see about that. If on the first or second day of harvest, if that goes out, then you know that we did it wrong. But the roller that was right here, the bearings were out. And that's what I was talking about earlier, that we found out that this this shaft right here, the bearing was out. So that's actually over there on the drop deck. And we are ordering bearings for that. It's a never-ending cycle of ordering parts. I mean, I think you can order parts until you're broke or blue in the face or both for these combines and still not get anywhere. There is a lot of moving parts on this machine, and yeah, it just takes time to, you know, rebuild it. You know, we run a lot of material through these combines every single year, so it's just a process, you know. But all of that will be in separate videos. I'll try to do maybe a couple days put into one video, because probably the next month or so is just going to be straight mechanicking. So if you're not, you know, up for that, then, you know, I understand. But you know, if you are up for that and kind of want to learn more about this machine and you know, how it operates, and even go through, you know, what custom harvesters have to do every single year to their machines, you know, to get it ready for next year, you know, unless you trade your combines in every single year, which we don't. But yeah, it's just going to be a long process, and I hope to see y'all in some later episodes of us really getting into it and tearing this combine apart. Here in the next couple of days or a week or so, you're going to be able to look through this entire combine. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. But that being said, that's all going to be in separate videos coming soon. So thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.